We got to get to this. Elon Musk just tweeting, the Twitter deal is temporarily on hold, pending details supporting a calculation that spam and fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. Now, there's a link to the Reuters piece, which was May 2nd, May 1st or May 2nd. So this notion that
10 days ago,
that it was that this is new information to Elon Musk, that it's only 5%. That's not new. What might be new is that Tesla was down around 700. Now, you see what's happening with Twitter. Tesla shares are, I don't know, I got a bid of 772, closed at 728. So Tesla shares are indicated to open sharply higher. This went up $45. Dan Ives joins us now on the Squawk Newsline. Dan, we know that Elon Musk is mercurial, and I don't know whether you'd say seat of the pants, but number one, does this qualify as a public dissemination? I wouldn't like to hear about this if I was a Twitter shareholder counting on, counting on that acquisition price, and then I find out about it early morning on Twitter. Is that okay?
No, I think it's not okay. I think that's the first thing. I mean, in terms of this is unprecedented, and especially a deal like this, you'd expect some filing or something more formal to come out in a tweet. I mean, it sends this whole thing into a circus show, because now the street's initial reaction is going to be, he's looking for a way to get out of this deal. Tesla's down $300 billion, margin calls, and this is going to really be the sort of way he gets out of it. And now from Twitter perspective, I mean, the stock could go under 30.
Yeah, and there's no way he can send out another tweet that says, "Oh, just kidding," because there's real money. Again, when the deal was announced, there was real money going in, so it was hard to believe that that was a joke. Now, this can't be a joke either, because there are people that are involved right now in trades that you just saw down there losing their shirt. And a lot of people. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, this came out on Monday, as you talked about, Joe, and that's what makes this
last Monday.
Just
May 2nd. I think it was May 2nd.
10 days ago, it was last updated.
It came out last Monday.
Right, about the spam, and is that so? That was his whole reason for buying it in the first place, was to clean up the spam accounts. That's the other thing. That's why it looks like just an out for him. All right, so you must be shocked, Dan, aren't you?
It's a shocker, and it's something where right now, the ARB spread has continued to increase in terms of Twitter shares, and that's been a question. Was he looking for more financing? How was he changing it? It really came down to so much pressure in terms of the Tesla leverage that I believe he overestimated in terms of the impact and the effect that it's had on Tesla. And ultimately, Tesla's stock continues to go down. That ultimately catalyzes whether it's margin calls or more capital you have to put up. And that's why right now, I mean, this is a full-on Friday the 13th circus show in terms of now the way that this hit off this morning.
If it was April 1st, it would be very confusing.
Dan, it's been a circus show from the beginning, I would argue. But what I'm trying to understand is he can obviously walk for $1 billion. That's the cost of walking. Unless he can claim that the company's lying about something, which I don't think is what he's now saying. Unless you think he's going to try to recut the deal. And by the way, from at least the reporting that I've been doing, and a lot of the reporting you're seeing out there, beyond what you're seeing this morning, there are actually a lot of investors who seem to be very happy to support him and give him money to do this. Whether that was a good investment or a bad idea a week ago is a different story. But
and by the way, we don't know if he's getting pressure from those investors too, if they've changed their mind as the market has turned this way too.
Well, and that's another question about what those commitments even looked like. Were those handshake commitments? I thought they were actually there were actually documented commitments at the time that they were making literally just a week ago.
Well, and that's really the spider web here. I mean, one, okay, is he trying to talk down the price and it's a renegotiation that he's trying to get a lower price in a market that's rapidly changed the last 30 days? That's one. Two, $1 billion breakup fee from Musk, it's easy to walk away. So, and that's always been the street's view, and that's part of the ARB spread, is that it was a pretty low breakup fee for him to walk away. But like you talked about, the Ellison, Sequoia, the debt financing, I mean, these are things already done. And then now that he does this, I mean, this is going to send this all into a ripple effect, because as a Twitter holder, now this deal breaks, especially in this market. I mean, the stock could go below 30. And, of course, it would be bullish for Tesla because that's been a big overhang. But now this just creates the sort of nightmare scenario that everyone feared, that Musk would just wake up one day and be like, okay, I'm just not going to do it.